Hello everyone, I'm Shobita. I'm sure you're watching my videos on Shobita Talks. Please like them and subscribe to my channel if you have not done it yet. And don't forget to press the bell icon so that you keep getting notifications for my upcoming videos. These videos are very beneficial for learners of English language, for students of all age groups, and for the teachers too. My tip for the day is always be a good observer. When you observe things, you are learning more. Observe and write them down. This way, you are improving on your writing skills because you are getting more and more ideas by observing the things, and you are practicing on your writing and you are building on your vocabulary also. So, always be a good observer. So my topic for today is again position of adverbs. It is the continuation of the previous video. So what is an adverb? Adverbs are those words which add more to the meaning of verbs, adjectives and other adverbs. So when an adverb modifies an adjective or another adverb, the adverb usually comes immediately before it. Such as Hemant is a rather lazy boy. Now lazy is an adjective and rather is an adverb. Do not speak so fast. Fast is an adjective and so is an adverb. But the adverb enough is always placed after the word which it modifies. Such as he was rash enough to interpret. So now enough is modifying the word rash. You know well enough what I mean. He spoke loud enough to be heard. Now we come to the word only. Only is a versatile word functioning as an adverb, an adjective and a conjunction. So the word only requires special care as it is frequently misused. So just see how the meaning of the following sentences change when only is placed in different positions. Only he lent me a book. He only lent me a book. Only he lent me a book. He just gave me a book. He only lent me a book. He just gave me a book. He just lent it to me. He lent only me a book. He gave the book only to me. He lent me only a book. He just gave me a book, or he lent me a book only and nothing else, only a book. See the position of the word only, how it changes the meaning of the sentences completely. So as a general rule, the word only should be placed immediately before the word it is intended to modify. It should come before the word it is modifying. Such as I did only 2 sums. It is modifying the word to. So I did only 2 sums. And I only did 2 sums. This will be wrong. He has slept only for 3 hours. So it is specifying the hours, only for 3 hours. Only Mohit succeeded in scoring a century. So who succeeded? Only Mohit. So it is modifying Mohit, that it is only he succeeded in scoring a century. And if we say Mohit only succeeded, this is wrong. Only Mohit. I praise him only when he deserves it. And I only praise him when he deserves it. This will be wrong. I praise him only when he deserves it. In informal English, only is usually put before the verb except when it refers to the subject. Such as I only did 2 sums. He only slept 3 hours. So the adverbs ever, never, scarcely ever are often misplaced. Now listen to this sentence. Quite the most remarkable article we ever remember to have read. Quite the most remarkable article we remember ever to have read. This is the right one. Ever is sometimes misused for never. We seldom or never see those forsaken who trust in God. We'll say never, not ever. Such goods are made for export and are seldom or never used in the country. We'll use never and not ever. Seldom or never and seldom if ever are both correct, but seldom or ever is incorrect. I repeat, seldom or never and seldom if ever are both correct, but seldom or ever is incorrect. Else should be followed by but. It is nothing else but pride. If we say it is nothing else then pride, it is wrong. It is nothing else but pride. The use of never for not is incorrect. We met the other day, but he never referred to the matter. We met the other day, but he did not ever refer to the matter. Kipling was never born in London. Is this correct? No. Kipling was not born in London. The adverb to means more than enough. So I repeat this, the adverb to, T-O-O, means more than enough and should not be used instead of very or much. The work is too much for any man to do single-handed. Do not use quite, Q-U-I-T-E, in the sense of very or to a considerable degree. I am very sorry to hear the sad news. Not, I am quite sorry to hear the sad news. No, this is changing the meaning of the sentence. I am very sorry to hear the sad news. So just remember, do not use quite in the sense of very or to a considerable degree. So this was all about the adverbs. Hope you have understood it well. If not, put it in the comment section. Stay safe, be happy, enjoy yourself. Bye.